Yo, what's going on, boys? In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how you guys can get better at branching in Gorilla Tag. So yeah, let's just get straight into this. So to start off, I'm going to be showing you scaling. So scaling is when you climb up the tree from the bottom to the top, or it could be from like the middle to the top or whatever. Okay, so I'm going to show you the example. So the best example is just at the Nexus dump, go to this tree, and basically you're going to hit on the side of your hand and hit up onto the first branch. So you're basically just hitting with your left and then touching. Now for the next part, you're gonna want to hit off the wall and then go back up, and then you can go up here, right? And you could, you can continue, or you could continue to go up. It's basically just going up the tree using the branches, so you can, work your way up, and then you'll get to the top. So that's like the first tip that I would give on how to get better at branching is like just keep scaling. So like just like climb up the wall. You can practice it on basically any tree. If I go over here, right, for example, I'm gonna start at the bottom, I'm gonna jump up, bang, bang, and then let's say I could then go into some branching and do some basics. So let's get into the next tip. So for the next tip, I'm going to be talking about underbranching. Now underbranching is an advanced tip, so you might not all get it at the start. After a while you will get it. So yeah, let's get into this. So you want to either come to this tree here or this tree here. They're both at the back wall. I'm going to go to this one as it's right next to the slide, so you can't really get lost. So basically, what we're going to do is we're going to be hitting off the wall like if we were scaling. So we're going to hit like that. So we're just going to hit. We're just going to hit forward, okay? Like that. So you don't want to be hitting straight up. You want to be hitting to a point where your head's like there. Okay, so your head's not hitting it. Yeah, it's just like right under it. Now, once we jumped up, we're going to be hitting off this bit, like this curve here. So if you can see, if I hit off this curve, I'm going to go over here, okay? Now, we're going to hit off that and then hit that, okay? So we're just going to, never mind. See, I'm not the best at it. Yeah, it is something that I can do. And then you go into a branch, just like so. Now, if you don't want to, once you've mastered that bit, you can now go over here. So this here is like right next to this tree. It's also near back wall switches here, and basically you're gonna hit off this bit here, and we're basically just gonna be doing the same thing. Hit, and then we're gonna be hitting like that. Okay. So in full motion, this is what it should look like. Hopefully I don't mess it up. Yeah. So you go up, and then you can start branching, and whatever you want to do. So yeah, that's all of it for the underbranching, and yeah, let's go into the next tip. So for the next tip, I'm going to be talking about free branching. So free branching is basically just going branch to branch. It's like if you've played Fortnite, you may know free building. It's basically just that, but branching. So for example, I'm just going to show you a demonstration. So this would count as free branching, and I'm just hitting on the branches. Kind of just going around, just doing stuff simple. When you can free branch, you can also scale up trees while you're there. Now don't be scared to go into walls. This isn't part of free branching. You can use the walls to get onto different branches. And yeah, you can basically just go and do that. So yeah, anyway, that's that. On to the next tip, I guess. Okay, so for the next tip, I'm going to be talking about branch hugging. So branch hugging is actually really hard, so I might not get it first try. So basically, you want to go out to any branch. I wouldn't recommend going to that one, because that's quite big. But I'm just going to be doing it on this one right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to hug the branch. So you're going to put one hand on the left and one hand on the right. So you want to be you can be in the air, and then you're going to turn yourself around, in a really fast motion, and then you're gonna flick your right arm. So how it's gonna look is you're gonna put your arm around, and you basically to flick. What we're gonna be doing is just gonna be like that. So you flick around, and then you're gonna be like moving the arm around. So you're just going like that. So you're doing like a circle motion. So 1, 2, 3, flick. Okay. So you can do this on basically every tree. Other trees that's easier than others. You can see I kind of messed that one up. You can see I'm still kind of getting it. Absolutely messed up that one. Go again. Never mind. Failed that. But yeah, you understand the point. Okay. Anyway, on to the next tip. Hi guys. So I kind of ran out of tips. So yeah, that was the video. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I guess I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.